Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jill, your inner healing coach. And as a woman over 55, ladies, can I just say this? We're done with the noise. We're done with the chaos. We're done with the confusion, and we're done with information overload. What we're looking for and what we're ready for is information that gives us clarity, wisdom, and truth for internal regulation. And because I value the time that you spend here with me each week, and I know how much I wanted to just get answers that would help me feel better, we're just going to dive into deeper discernment, stronger emotional regulation, and we're going to talk about discipline for growth. And we're going to focus on stabilization because clarity, healthy relationships, and your own health and leadership all rise from a steady internal system. And this week's topic is internal instability. So let's begin. Most of what women over 50 are trying to solve right now is not the surface issues. We're hearing about them all the time, but it's not what is really causing us to feel the way that we do. We're hearing about hormone imbalance, our brain fog, impatience, weight that will not shift. And sometimes it looks like intolerance getting thinner. And we hear that from our partners and our spouses and our children. But underneath of all of that is one important thing. It's our internal instability. And instability is subtle. It's us waking up already slightly tense. It's reacting faster than we'd prefer. It's needing more recovery time than we used to. It's questioning decisions you would have made confidently 10 years ago. And what we need to say is, you're not confused. Your system is simply overloaded. So for decades, you've carried all this responsibility: family, marriage, careers, caregiving, emotional leadership, spiritual leadership. And ladies, women in our season do not get the luxury of collapsing. We keep carrying it. We keep managing it. We keep holding it together. But the body keeps score of that pressure. And when our hormones do shift after 45 and the margins narrow, what does happen is our sleep does become lighter. Stress does hit us faster and harder. Clarity takes more effort. Patience shortens. Not because you specifically change, but because the system has less buffering capacity. And when buffering decreases, instability increases. And most women respond the same way. We all end up tightening the things that our lives are externally. We believe that's what has to happen. We do more discipline, more information, more supplements, more strategy, more workouts, more productivity. But external tightening does not stabilize what's happening to us internally as we have an overloaded internal system. It often increases our pressure, and pressure without regulation creates volatility. So, Jill, what exactly is stabilization? Glad you asked. Stabilization is restoring your internal steadiness, and it's bringing the nervous system back to a baseline. It's reducing unnecessary stimulation. It's creating disciplined thought patterns instead of reactive ones. It's strengthening discernment before we make decisions. And stability is an intentional recalibration. And when a woman stabilizes internally, three things do shift. Our decisions slow down and they get sharper. Our responses become measured instead of immediate. Our direction becomes clear again. And that is our power that God has given us. It's not force, it's not intensity, and it's not by more power from external things. And stabilization is built. It takes us first auditing the stimulation. So I have a question for you. What are you allowing into your system daily? Constant news, late night scrolling, conversations that drain you, overcommitments. Stability increases when unnecessary stimulation decreases. So you got to look and audit everything's going on around you. Second, we got to delay our reactions. When something triggers you, pause long enough to assess. Ask yourself these questions. Am I regulated or am I activated? Make decisions only from regulation. Third, strengthen disciplined thoughts. God says to catch every internal narrative that escalates quickly. We have to not exalt anything above God. We're supposed to think about these things that are pure, lovely, and true. So we're going to replace this is overwhelming with this requires me to feel structured. Replace I'm exhausted with my system just needs peace and patience and recalibration. Language does affect your physiology. And you cannot build healthy relationships or make wise dating decisions, improve health outcomes, or pursue direction from instability. It has to be foundation first. And that is why the inner healing journey method that I created exists. It's a structured recalibration, nervous system regulation, thought discipline, emotional steadiness, clarity training, and discernment strengthening. Women over 50 do not need, as I said in the beginning of this video, we just don't need more noise. We need structure, and structure restores stability. So ladies, we know that as women over 45, when our internal system is ready, we just make better decisions. We make decisions rooted in our faith, in clarity and wisdom and discernment instead of reaction. That is why this work matters. So if you're ready for that structured recalibration, begin with the Inner Healing Journey method. You can use the link right here in my bio. And for those of you who desire deeper private leadership, I offer that through application only. It's all on my website because stability is first. Everything else is built from there. I'll see you next week. God bless you and have a great week, everyone.